Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Travlin Prof, and today we are going to review the Russian words that we have learned in week 4. The first word we learned was the word for sandwich. Now, sandwich, I have one here. It's not quite like what you would imagine in America as a sandwich. We said last week in our review lesson that sandwiches are actually built with chlieb on the bottom, and then they'll have sir and kolbasa, and maybe another piece of chlieb on top. But what is the name for that whole combination of a sandwich?
Бутерброд. Бутерброд.
But maybe you're not such a big sandwich eater at breakfast. Maybe instead of бутерброд, you would prefer something like oatmeal. And what is the word for oatmeal?
Овсянка. Овсянка.
And maybe again, oatmeal, овсянка, is not enough for you. Maybe you need something with a little bit more protein in it, combined with your oatmeal. Something like an egg. What is the word for egg?
Яйцо. Яйцо.
Well, now we've actually got a chance to work in a few of our other words. If you decide when you go down to завтрак and you sit down in the kuchnia that you would like to have яйцо instead of овсянка, probably you will eat your яйцо on a тарелка. And then if you decide to eat яйцо, you will eat it with a вилка and a нож. If you decide that you want бутерброд, it's going to have хлеб, сыр, колбаса, хлеб, maybe, and that will also go on a тарелка. But maybe you decide you would rather have овсянка. In that case, you would eat it in a миска, and you would probably eat it with a ложка. After завтрак, you might be offered some chai in a чашка, and you might also be offered some fruit. There are two kinds of fruit that we had in this lesson. The first one is an apple. What is the word for apple?
Яблоко. Яблоко.
The second word for fruit that we had is the word for orange.
Апельсин. Апельсин.
And after all that, you'll probably turn on your чайник and wait for the water in it to heat up before you pour it into your чашка. And then you might have to decide if you want сахар or мед in your chai. If you decide that you want кофе instead of chai, you could have сливки or сахар. But maybe you're not such a hot drink kind of guy and you'd prefer neither chai or кофе. In that case, you might actually be offered a cup of juice. And juice is our last word for this week. What is juice in Russian?
Сок. Сок.
Well, guys, that's it. Thanks for tuning in again this week with Week 4 Review, Russian Word of the Day. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We release a new word of the day every day, so you can work on building your Russian vocabulary a little bit at a time. We'll see you again tomorrow with our new week and a new word. But until then, get curious and start digging.